Alrighty, guys, we are here. We're gonna start this off. Riff is not ready for this. We just had like a full conversation before we even started.
We're in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah. Well, the first topic that I wanted to really go on is just like bizarre and weird gaming items that like are like accessories, and or like weird gaming collabs. Do you guys have any that like you guys would have for examples?
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh man, there's a ton. I wasn't sure when you mentioned this if you were talking about like peripherals or like
whatever your
heart
desires.
All right. Well, there was a cool one that just came into my shop literally just the other day, which I'd never seen this before. Ooh. It was a Phoenix Wright, the attorney game.
Yep.
And it was a box about this big. Right. And it had red tape on it that said like evidence.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is this? And somebody had cut it and you opened it up and inside there was evidence bags and there was a gavel in there. There was a knife. It was just a really cool, like.
How big? Curtis is trying to look it up. Is it a chest?
I don't even think you're going to see it. We couldn't find it online.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
It was like a box about 2x2 with all evidence bag stuff in it. And somebody said it was for content creators only.
Oh, a lot of times that's
kind of like a press kit. Yeah,
which I was thinking kind of reminded me of when we went to Gerard's place.
Yep.
And there was a bunch of content creator stuff.
That's a lot of that stuff. I mean, even I had like the Wukong big box that I sent you guys. Remember, that was content creator stuff.
Yeah.
You just get sent out to certain people, and some of it's super cool, some of it's not super cool. I can say that I've never seen the Ace Attorney one that you're talking about.
It was pretty good.
The Black Myth Wukong one was insane.
Yeah,
that
was
in
crazy.
That one again? It was
Dude,
the
it was like a
statue
full
of the monkey.
Yeah, it was a full scroll. It was like
It was everything.
It was cool.
It was awesome.
I mean, the box was 4 feet wide. It was massive. All right, I had one. You want to look it up? Because I had never heard of this, and I actually had to look it up last night because I was just like, okay, I don't want to talk about all the ones I've heard of. Type in the Atari 2600 stick station. It's basically Atari's way of selling you a piece of wood with a hole in it. You literally just stick your controller in it. You just stick your controller in it so it can't move around. Oh,
I got hit with
don't let Chris's other sites open.
bro. I got hit with fraud.
We don't want to see any more Blue Chew ads.
A piece of wood.
Dude,
Yeah, but that's a cool looking piece of wood, though.
You know what? That's actually honestly pretty awesome.
I want one of these now.
I think it's supposed to say it says Atari on it somewhere on the actual piece of wood.
It definitely is kind of.
I just like this as stick station.
I mean, it's a literal piece of wood so your stick doesn't bounce around.
And it says the rarest Atari 2600 accessory. I wonder if it really is.
Wait, let me look that up on eBay.
Like, I wonder what they go for.
I could probably make one of those.
Well, it went
it's
for
probably just some guy made it and he's
$14.95 is when it first sold.
What?
Yeah, that's what.
Just a piece of wood.
That's what it sold for in the stores.
Oh, $14.90. Oh,
Dude,
Dude, back in the day, that was a lot.
That's probably like
for a piece of wood.
Realistically, this is like the first homemade or home arcade stick.
but it's by a company. But it's by a company.
You might be right.
I just looked on eBay and I don't see any listings or sold.
All you got to do is cut out the middle of a wood and then put the paddle in there.
That's pretty much all it is. Looks like they just, I mean, and it says Louisville, Kentucky on it, which is a funny under the stick station. So probably the same company who made freaking Louisville Slugger bats. And they're like, hey, we got extra wood. Throw
I
blank it out.
Have you like seen like the AI? Jeez Louise.
You're working on it.
Dude, I can't. I told you I was gonna be foggy today.
Yep.
But like the AI iterations of things that like get made. Some people like made like Oreo controllers, like Oreo consoles
AI
of Xbox.
wise?
Yeah, and AI in form, and like I guess there was a competition on like how to make the best design for those.
AI the more I love AI for certain things, but there's a lot of things with AI where I'm starting to get like pretty annoyed. Certain things. Like I'm getting a little over like the AI content looking stuff and AI art kind of.
Yeah.
The allure of it impressing me has kind of just went down the drain.
Anything picture-wise, I don't like it.
Yes.
And it's getting better and better, but you can still kind of tell.
You can spot it.
And I'm like, I just don't like any of it that I see online or anything. But I do use AI a lot with like writing emails right now. Gosh, that is a lifesaver.
So good. It's so good.
We were doing taxes last night, and I had like 4,000 numbers typed up, and my wife's like, all right, let's just get ready to add these together. And I was like, no. Copy, add these together, paste. All right, your number is this. I'm like, sweet, all right, we're done. Saved me an hour.
Not back to the old Excel sheets where you had to plug them all
You know,
in.
then part of my brain is like, all right, does Google now, like, are they looking at what they don't know it's tax stuff, but you know.
I had to write some like legal type letters. You know how like lawyers write and stuff like that? You almost have like a lawyer at your service now with an AI, like ChatGPT. I said, write this letter for me in legal jargon. Like like an attorney would write it, and I was like, whoa, that's
I like that you said
really
legal
good.
jargon.
Jargon. I think it's
Jargon's a good word.
I know.
Yeah,
I was like,
jargon.
dang.
So I had one. It was a gaming collab with Gears of War, and it was called the Throat Communicator. Dude, I saw it pop up on my car. And I was like, I've never seen one of these. And so, like, when I was downloading the thing, I was like, this thing, I'm gonna call it the Throat Goat.
What does it do though?
So you have your headphone, your headset goes into your ears, and then it literally takes the vibrations of your voice, and that's how it.
Is that a controller?
No, it's not. Your mouth is. No, it's literally just a mic. That's all it is. But it's
So
literally
what
connected.
would you do with it? You would send it commands?
just a mic.
It's just a mic, but it's just down here. Like it would just go to
It's
your
like
vocal
it's like
cords.
that. Yeah.
What in Gears of War 3 did you actually do, like, with audio? What could you do?
Chat.
I mean, like Gears of War 3, like you'd probably like online communication.
So it's just talking with other people. It wasn't actually
like
like
an Xbox
sending the
3.
game commands.
yeah, like an Xbox 360 party.
Pretty interesting.
That
but
is interesting.
Odd. No desire to ever strap something on my throat.
Dude, when I came across, I was like, wait a minute, this has to have a better name. It literally just Throat Communicator, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, not something I would ever want to use. Are they expensive?
They're probably. I mean, some people list them for like 80, 50, like 80 to 90 bucks. It's pretty
No solds?
expensive. No solds, I don't think.
Sheesh.
I mean, I'm a Macari, I could get one for 40. So it's like I don't know if I really want to throw a communicator for myself.
Actually, now you should buy one just to try. At this point, it's just worth trying.
He's like, Mercari, buy now.
All right, Ricky, what you got, bro?
All right, so since we're doing like a completely different one, I'm gonna go with the Mutant Mayhem controller from Pizza Hut.
Mealing, I don't even know what that looks like.
All right, so
Does it smell like pizza or something?
it literally comes with like essential oils that smell like Pizza Hut. Dude, I use one. It smells
You're supposed to
just
smell it.
like Pizza Hut.
Dang.
So all it is like a diffuser then you with the controller. Like, you know, like where you put essential oils in?
Interesting. I mean,
What the
You're
heck?
supposed to sniff it, dude.
No, it literally shoots the smell as you're playing. I'm like, what?
This is like the worst thing for gamers. Like, let's give them more pimples. Like, greasy pizza.
Can you zoom in on one of those? I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
what that looks like.
Dude,
what the heck?
they are pricey too.
I'm afraid
Really?
to click
They're like
buttons.
$3K.
3K?
Yeah.
Wow.
So last one I saw sell was for $3K. Last one I saw listed was $5, and I was like, who's buying these?
Command Plus.
So there's one for each turtle.
Yeah, there's one for each.
there we
So, right now, someone has the complete
Yeah,
set for
dude.
sale for $15K.
Wow.
I was like,
Told you my brain ain't working today.
I know.
Pizza
how were you able to-
scented Xbox
It
controller.
looks like the pizza gets shot out of the middle pepperoni. The smell, I mean. See
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Dang.
Whoa.
Have you ever smelt it?
yeah,
You have.
yeah.
Did it
I
smell
held
like
it.
Pizza?
It smells just like Pizza Hut.
Come on.
It's bizarro. I'm like, dude, this is kind of cool. I kind of want this.
Now it'd be sick if you could load it up with a different scent and like play other games and just like put in other scents. Play Beat 'em and Eat 'em and put some other scents in there. Just
Yo, you're wild for that one, dude.
Stale old. Eat 'em and eat 'em.
smells like Curtis's room.
Curtis's bed sheets.
There was another controller that was kind of like really weird that I came across. It was the GameCube, but it was like a full keyboard on it. And I was like, what the hell would you use that for?
Wait, last question on that. Do we
Yeah.
know what era TMNT started like being okay with referring to their names as like Donnie, Mikey, Ralph?
I feel like it was
Leo.
us, like 95, like
on
in the cartoons.
on the original games, no, I'm saying, of course, they would call them that.
Oh.
But I'm saying, like, in the games on the NES, I feel like it says, like, Donatello.
Yeah, you're right.
Raphael. But, like, when was it, like, in the system on screen where it was, like, Mikey, Ralph, Donnie?
I thought you said
I just watched
Donatello.
the original, not the original, but I watched the Turtles the other day with Megan Fox, which came out in 2014, which is pretty good Turtles. But they weren't calling each other Mikey and Donnie in that one.
They weren't?
They were
Okay.
not. Maybe it's
Okay.
just in reference to this one because
Yeah,
they're
I
like the
just
kitty
noticed
one.
that Donnie, Mikey, and I was like, oh, I'm not used to seeing Donnie written down
Yeah,
as the
Donnie.
name. Even though I get it, that's the short.
This era, I think, is also what our skateboard ramp was with these
Yeah.
guys.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, the Mutant
That's right. We
Mayhem
should spray
guys.
it with pizza smell.
I mean,
Just wipes pizza all over it.
I mean, technically, for the pro skaters at SoCal, get your tickets, SoCalRetroGamingExpo.com. I ended up buying them all pizza after. So it was, for me, it was cool to see them all, like, all the skaters tired, like, after just eating pizza. And I was like, heck yeah.
Did you put the pizza up on the skate ramp for them to eat?
Yeah. And I
Did
put
you?
it on your card, too. Yeah, I did.
We should add a picture of that with like the
I
pizza
know.
on the ramp with the skaters.
I think that was
pretty
day 2,
epic.
and I was just like,
Yeah.
No, it's
Right.
fine. It was cool.
This is the controller I was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
what would you need a full set keyboard in front of you to be able to play GameCube?
Is this the
Typing
Dragon
of the
Warrior
Dead.
one?
Huh?
Is this the Dragon Warrior one?
I have no. It's literally just like I just looked up GameCube controller with keyboard, and that was it. Like,
Was there Typing of the Dead?
No, that was
for-
Dreamcast.
That's Dreamcast.
That would have been, what was a typing game on GameCube?
I don't know.
I don't even have any
Type with
clue.
Mario?
I mean,
No,
would it be?
it's not a title. No way.
Yeah, what on earth would you have used that for?
Let me see. I'm gonna Google something.
I'm
Let me
already on
see.
it. Typing game GameCube. Okay. Type Racer, Z-Type. Oh, Typing of the Dead is 2, but no, I don't think that's for
But that's not for GameCube.
Yeah, no, that's just what it said on the results.
But I was like, man, because like I'm a huge GameCube fan and you're not, and
I'm not, you're right. I'm
I
not.
was like, we gotta bring it back into there. You know what I mean? So, do you guys have any others?
Yeah, one of my favorites was the Aura Interactor from 1994. We've owned them many times. It's for
Which one's that
I
one?
think it's for the Genesis or the Super Nintendo. It's like a backpack you wear. Kind of ahead of its time to where when you get hit and you're playing a fighting game and you get punched in Streets of Rage, like you'll like feel it, like oh I
Right,
got
right.
punched. I don't know if it was like ever.
Is it this thing?
Yeah, that's it. The Interactor. We've
That?
owned it.
Oh
See,
my gosh, I forgot about that
We've
thing.
owned that thing sealed, dude.
What in the?
You never seen that? You wear that. You strap that to your body. You look like Judge Dredd, dude.
It kind of looks like the
Kinda almost
speakers
like
from the
laser
drive-in.
tag.
Yeah, but you feel it. Apparently, like the whole thing, like
Like full suit and all.
apparently.
What
Let's
the
see what it says.
heck?
Compatible with the SNES and Genesis, the Aura Interactor may look a little silly, but it's a sound idea that I'm surprised we don't see more of the present. It's basically a full body rumble pack.
So what games could you play this with?
I think it's anything.
Anything.
I don't think it's specific for games. I think it's like, obviously that's why it probably never got popular, because what are you going to do? Play freaking, I don't know, a non-fighting game, just a basic side scroller. And what's the jiggle? What's the purpose of the rumble?
I got the new one.
Oh, yeah.
Show
This
that
is
one.
literally the new one. So this is it's the same concept as that, but it's for Assassin's Creed.
Let me see, I'll show
So
one of
whenever
the
you get
cameras.
stabbed,
Just show camera
you feel
two.
it.
Or camera one. Yeah, go camera one.
Bizarro.
Have you worn it?
It's sealed still. I'm too scared to open it. After I bought it, I saw how much it goes for. I was like, maybe I shouldn't
Put
open
it on
this.
now.
Bro, it's probably the one and only worth I can't talk. It's worth actually like good money. Like for
I bet.
It looks like
is.
wetsuit material, like neoprene.
Dude,
who
there's
made
like
that?
if you look at it, there's
O1?
like gels that
OWO.
that comes with like extra gels. I don't know how it does it. I like watched the video and the dude's like getting hit. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this
I
thing?
assume it's not full body suit.
It's just arm.
It's like a top
Yeah.
rash guard.
You
Yeah.
just keep getting hit in the nuts.
he I said Atari beat him and eat him. That's realistic, Chris. It's supposed to be haptic too. Where Mirage. Okay, now let's be real. Does anybody like? It's just so funny how they like gaming stuff will try to sell you. On the back it says where Mirage meets reality, and it shows like an image of like a ninja, like an assassin running over a building. Like, you know, the average person playing this is like not going to be running down the street trying to be cool. They just want to sit and play games.
I'm just surprised. being
Rocket League can
Assassin's
play with
Creed.
that. I was like, what are you going to do with Rocket League with this?
I don't know. That's
There's like a
you
bunch of
know-
games that go with it, but it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
weird.
replacement gel pads.
Yeah.
that seems.
Whenever I see stuff like this, I just think of the
That's-
amount of time that must have gone into producing this.
Dude.
And must have been a whole team of people behind this, or
For
any of the
nothing.
things we're looking at
for nothing, which is the crazy
that were
part.
just like such bad ideas.
They were, this came after Ready Player One. They're like, we need this.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty cool. I mean,
The full body experience.
It does show you every time this type of stuff comes out, it shows you how much gamers have kind of figured out what they want. And I think gamers want normal controllers and fun games.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, like you can sell us on technology, on AR, on VR, on microchips, on haptic, on this, on all different things. But at the end of the day, it just feels like gamers are like, give me a controller and a game that's fun.
Like we had to go
pretty
through the
simple.
motions. Like there's a bunch of the peripherals that are just like all voice activated, all the way back to like the Intellivision
Yeah, the
with
voice
the B
synthesis.
synthesizer,
something, yeah.
something, and then they have like the microphones for Nintendo 64 and for GameCube
Dreamcast.
and Dreamcast, and like besides Curtis's throat communicator, I feel like they finally gave up on like voice activated gaming anything. Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to do it. You know.
And Connect even with like you could speak like wake up Xbox, wake up, and even the Kinect itself. I mean, some people liked it, but
No.
I was never.
Do you
sold
think
on
the
it.
video game like Nintendo's gotten that out of their system? They're like, yeah, we'll never do that again. Or do you think they'll bring it back?
I'm
at some
curious
point?
what they do with the Switch 2. Again, I was very disappointed at launch, or at reveal. But I think that they're going to pull something out where they'll be like, "Hey, this is weird. This is wacky. Let's try it out."
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love the videos where people would have like an Xbox Connect, and another person in their party goes, "Xbox, turn off," and it turns off their entire system.
That's actually funny. I didn't know that.
They used to have compilations of those.
I mean, the Kinect, if you think about it, it's a pretty innovative
Yeah, it's cool.
peripheral. That's pretty awesome.
But again, at the end of the day, I think the average gamer just wants to sit and play, hold a controller. You know.
I mean, that's facts. But there's another item that I had on the regimen. It's the shower power.
I owned this before.
Did you really? Yeah. I just thought it was funny because, like, look at this, like, advertising. It says, keeps kids in hot water safely. Like, are you kidding me?
So does Drake.
Oh, no, that's...
I saw a video today. It was Drake. Like, it was at a concert, and it's like Drake stomps concert to help save pregnant woman. Like, she was in the mosh pit, and he's like, hey, stop. Like, get her out of there. Like, let's get her out of there. And he's like, hey, take my phone number. Like, we need to get this girl, like, 30 grand or whatever. Blah, 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 to, like, make her feel safe. And everyone in the comments was like, Drake was pre-ordering.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Drake, I'm still a fan, dude.
Dang.
Is he an actual?
What? No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, he's not. No, he's not.
I don't follow.
All I
don't
know
follow
is
any of that.
all I know is he's great at music. I love his music.
Well, for me though, on a personal level, if he actually is,
Well, obviously,
rhymed with Redo, I would say
Yeah.
put him in jail and murder him.
all of them.
All of them, every
Yes,
single
all
one
of
of them.
them. You know what I
Anybody
mean?
who has interest in children, you can burn in hell. Go ahead, sorry.
Chris, do you have another one?
How did that prevent you from getting hot water, by the way? What did it do?
No, it says keeps kids in hot water safely.
What does that mean? Oh, maybe
Like-
because the tip is not hot. Like
I
the
think
tip
it
is
just means
plastic?
like they're taking a shower, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of thrown off.
Well, let's be real. They're probably meant nothing. It's just as
Yeah, I'm like confused how that even did anything.
It's like getting the ice.
Okay, I
water.
guess because normally being in hot water is a bad thing, right? But it's okay with this thing because it's fun.
Oh, it has a built-in.
Shower with
it says-
Nintendo.
It says built-in actuator. It protects against hot water scalding.
Maybe
like,
it only allows a certain
temperature.
heat temp to go. I don't picture having that level
Yeah,
of skill.
especially back then.
I know, that's why I was like, what the
Back
heck?
then,
How
they
did that
might
even
I don't even think
do
we have that
anything?
yet.
I just thought it was funny because it's just like a pipe going through both their buttholes just to
Oh
rain
yeah,
rain out water.
that's what they
Mario
did.
and Luigi.
Speaking of Drake,
Chris, did you have another one?
Just one, the Action Max. I've never really seen like how it worked. I've seen it before. I think it was the VHS one. I think it's called Action Max. You guys have probably seen it before. But I want to say it was like one of the.
Is it a game?
I think it was a console.
Console.
Council.
the
You might be
Soldier
right.
Boy console.
You guys have probably seen this,
This
one
one.
before.
Right? I'm just gonna go to Wikipedia. This.
There it
thing,
is. Ooh,
I think
I've
it-
seen that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Did anybody ever play this?
I don't know.
Is it just like a bootleg NES or
I
something?
think you like played VHS games with it. Like they like played the VHS
VHS?
tapes or like something like that.
Wow.
Nobody's
I-
familiar with it?
Uh-uh.
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I was seeing if maybe you guys had
That's
played it
pretty
before.
rad.
Yeah, no,
though.
you're
That's
right.
pretty
It
cool.
said worked in conjunction with a VCR to play light gun games. Games
Yeah.
came on VHS tapes and were on rail shooters, and that featured no real interactive elements.
Well, if you played Captain Power VHS tapes, apparently you could use like ships that have like, you know, whatever red infrared, and you could like interact with the VHSs with your toys.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
At
so
what level does
this
it work?
one says the console merely kept track of how many hits were scored during the game, utilizing an external red light. I can't read this far. To alert players to successful.
So it must have done exactly what you're talking about.
pretty
It must
cool.
have been an infrared thing,
Like a-
but
like
maybe
your TV
only
remote.
specific VHS tapes, and you would shoot, and it would register it.
Yeah, it's like when you interact with like the certain movies. They're like, click this if you want to go
Yeah.
right. Like, choose your destination. Can you really play a game with it? No, but maybe you can make like a single decision, almost like just a remote.
We need to play this sometime.
No, I think we need to.
Play this.
How much is
We
it?
just
I
need
want
to
to see how
buy.
bad this is.
Yeah.
We might have to use that CRT though to do it, right? A lot of these things are dependent on CRT.
Definitely CRT with that light gun for
I mean,
sure.
It's pretty epic. I've
But
never
you know,
even
I've
heard
had
it.
these before, and I wish I'd like hooked them up now. But
That's how I felt about the Captain Powers. I'm always like, I should have tried like playing it.
so it was just a VHS tape.
Yeah, VHS tape.
And you would
could
do
buy,
it with your remote?
No, you could buy like, it probably was just a remote, but the shell, you didn't know that as a kid, is like a full-on, like a transformer looking thing.
Wow.
And you're like shooting a screen, but in reality, you're probably just using a controller for the TV, but it's just disguised as something else.
Oh,
Which is interesting. Which people are talking about the Switch too, because Ben did say in the chat that he thinks it's a weird peripheral.
The mouse, yeah.
The mouse accessory. There's already tons of people 3D printing things to put over the Joy-Con to make it like an actual
They're
mouse.
gonna create a dedicated mouse, I think, or a third party company will. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Watch them do all this 3D printing, and it's not going to be up to the right size.
So it's not the Switch. There's the mouse piece for the Switch too. Is that what
Well,
it is?
so if you look at the Joy-Cons, the new ones, there's like a hybrid lens in the Joy-Cons. And
Okay.
if you look up like what do you do with the hybrid lens? So it basically has two optical lenses, and it's used for like gaming accurate precision gaming. Like you could buy hybrid mouses for like PC gaming.
Well, they will do, in my opinion. They're gonna. This is their chance to get people out of a couch into a chair.
Yeah.
And put your Switch, dock it into a monitor, and play MOBA games, League of Legends type games, FPS games.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think it's going to be PC gamers that are used to playing with a mouse.
Yep.
Microsoft keeps saying, everything is an Xbox. I think they're doing a big collab with Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to make a new Xbox, and you're going to be able to use the Joy-Con for first-person shooters.
The mouse in itself isn't obviously revolutionary. They came out in the 60s? I have no idea. But putting it into a home console would be a new thing, right? Like we're not doing that with like
Except for Mario Paint.
I mean, technically, they've done
Mario Paint,
small
yeah,
iterations of it.
Nintendo's
Like
done
you could hook up a keyboard.
Because think about it. What does
and stuff like that,
PlayStation have as far as a mouse? Nothing.
Yeah.
So that would be like a one-up against PlayStation.
Yeah,
getting
maybe. Huh.
So you think it's Nintendo pretty much just getting into PC gaming in a sense?
That's my personal belief. I have
That's
no
pretty
evidence
cool.
Kind of
to.
what I think too.
That's interesting.
Or bridging a gap between like a PC gamer and a casual gamer.
It does bridge a gap. Nintendo's good at that. I mean, they bridged gaps for me with like RTS games with Mario Rabbids, Super Mario RPG. It was like, so if they put some like Mario MOBA style game or Mario
Battle Royale, imagine
but
just-
some Battle Royale, it could get people who are like, I never want to try those kind of games, which it happened to me. That's why I tried Mario Rabbids, because it was Mario. That's why I tried Mario RPG, because it was Mario, but I hated RPGs. And I hated RTS games, but I was willing to try them because Mario's in it.
Dang, I love
I've been getting more into
RTS
RPG games.
I used to hate them. I still don't like them. But
So good.
Did you have another one, Ricky?
Oh, this is a bizarro one. It's the Wii. What is this? The Wii Dragon Warrior controller.
Oh my
slime?
God, that was gonna be mine. I got it ready to
You
go.
got it,
is it a slime?
No, it's literally a sword on a controller,
giant
and you're just
sword.
like,
Oh, I've seen that.
what is that?
Obnoxiously,
It's-
probably does nothing. I don't even know what it does.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Like, what? Yeah, that thing. What is that?
It looks awesome, but it's like $200.
It kind of looks like the Thundercats like sword, like the edge of it. But I know it's Dragon
It
Warrior.
oddly looks cool, but oddly also looks
What
cheap.
in the hell? No way. You
I'm
put
like,
the Wii
yeah,
remote
I
on the
was like-
side?
I was trying to
What
figure out how to
the
play it. I was like,
heck?
what is this?
Dragon Warriors always had like the weird controllers.
The slime.
Like the slime one. Yeah, the slime one that you put
Slime
upside
one's
Yeah,
down.
that's kinda
pretty
awesome.
awesome.
Pretty
looking.
cool.
That's pretty
Is that
cool.
the one that looks like a giant blue poop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, little blue pooper. They've been around since first iteration of
Hershey
Dragon Warrior. Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior Part 1. I mean, the original one, the slime was already in there. So I think it's like the first enemy
Oh,
you
yeah.
fight.
It's the first enemy. Yeah, for sure.
What's the music when you...
Oh my god.
There's some music, the great music on that.
You
Yeah.
It's one of
definitely
my
need
favorite
3
games.
hands for
I
this.
love
There's no way.
We used to love that game, dude.
I think
So
that
good.
Wiimote just aims. Like I think you only use the controller.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
sword
It's
is
just
in
for
a controller?
connectivity.
I think the sword is a controller, but you know how on the other things, like in the nunchuck, you plug it in. Like there's controllers where you plug it into the nunchuck, but you don't, or to the Wiimote, but you don't technically use the Wiimote. You use the controller. That's just acting as a
Oh,
signal.
so you're probably shoving
Correct.
that Wiimote
Yeah.
in the back of the sword?
Yes. Something like that.
Got it. And moving it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's just bridging the connectivity to the Wii.
Nintendo
Yes.
bridging together people, dude. You know?
I had another one. It was a Circuit City pre-order bonus for Star Fox Adventures, and it had a bunch of crazy stuff that went with it. It was like, bro, like toilet paper, a soda. Like,
Which you would think toilet paper would make it seem like your stuff's bad.
I know.
Right? That's
I've
like what people do in like political parties. They'll put like Obama on toilet paper or Trump, like wipe your butt with this because it sucks. So
Never
like, why
heard of
would
a
they wanna do
Circuit City
that?
exclusive.
Dang, I want this
Was it a
exclusive.
spoof? Was there a reason for the toilet paper? Was it something
it had
referencing?
tips on it. Yeah, it had tips. But I thought it was funny that they put it on toilet paper because wouldn't you just be wiping your butt with it?
Maybe there's something in the game with
Something
it that
in
we
the
don't know.
game.
That we're not, because I'm not like a connoisseur of Star Fox Adventures.
Me neither.
I have the bobblehead,
Yeah,
that's
what's
about
the
it.
bottle? What is the
Do a
reference
barrel roll to your butthole.
Do not enter adventure in progress. That's such a.
That's where I was wondering where that had came from originally, and then this all spawned up like as a whole infomercial.
I've never
for
seen
it.
that Jones Fox fuel. I'd actually love to look that up on eBay. That's a pretty cool little piece right there.
That's what Christo just said.
There was
did he?
what was the other one that came out with soda? That's might go for money now. It was was it Fallout that came out with the Coca-Cola?
The Nuka-Cola?
Nuka-Cola, yeah.
I remember there was like a run on that Nuka-Cola. I think they sold it at like Target. Could be wrong.
Dude,
Wasn't it, like,
Fallout
selling
was,
out?
crazy
Yeah,
Fallout.
it was selling out, and we bought
it called?
some. I don't think I have it anymore.
Nuka-Cola?
But I wonder if it goes for money now. I remember everybody being like, "Oh, these are gonna go for money someday."
Because of the show, maybe? Or was that because of the game?
This thing? No.
No, I mean, there's all different collabs of it now, so it's going to be
That's
hard to
definitely
find
not
it.
it.
But
Yeah, there was like an official one.
Sip, sip, hooray. Nice marketing on that. I like that.
Yeah, I have no idea where I can find that one. But like Fallout has like a crazy like following with
It's
just
the blue
anything.
one. I think I'm pretty sure it's the
This
It's
one?
on Amazon for $5, bro.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I'm pretty sure it's the blue ones. Yeah.
Those are they're $99.
What's the 109?
It's the yeah.
That's a
oh,
full
whatever.
set. dude.
99 bucks for a full set of them. 4. All right, so it did go up in price.
Oh, dang.
You got
Dude,
some
I have-
tucked
Shouldn't
away?
have drank those. Dang
Dude,
it.
that's definitely
No, I think we ended up drinking them.
turning your pee blue for sure. What?
Sorry, just feeling.
It's like drinking antifreeze.
What?
Literally, that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah. Let me try another one. Let me see if I have another one in here for y'all to look at.
Come on,
But I just thought
Kurt.
it was crazy, like just within gaming, how like they promoted these things. Like this is literally looks like a real gun.
Well, the first gun for Nintendo in Japan wasn't it Japan's?
Yeah, you're,
What's the one that? Yeah,
yeah, you're right.
it looked too real or something, and they had to change it over and make it orange and all this because
So my goal is to try to find this because I think it looks so cool.
it does look cool.
And I was like, I kind of been trying to collect for more of the gun looking like covers and everything like that. I thought I'd never seen this one.
We had one that came in. I think I have it at my shop.
That-
That looks literally exactly like
Forgot
that.
to say what it was. It's a Panther light gun. We just got talking
You
about
have
sorry
to
audio
I
listeners.
think come by the Huntington Beach store. I think we have. If it's not this one, it might be this exact same one. I swear, because we were just looking at it. And I was looking at it with Blake, and I'm like, look at this thing. It looks exactly like a real gun.
The ultimate example for me, because they say like you need the orange tip and all this and that. I used to be like, whatever. But when I was a kid, there was a story in Fountain Valley of a kid who got shot by the cops.
I heard about
because he
that.
pulled a gun that it was literally a toy gun, but it didn't have an orange tip, had nothing. He pulled it by a cop, and the cop, boom, killed the kid.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, we
really.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
horrible.
I think we talked about like this accessory before, but even the military used those Mac AR
For
rifles
Super Nintendo.
Yep. As a light gun training.
Full size weight and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what kind of some of these spawn off of.
For sure. I mean, it definitely like way less regulation back in the day, like the wild gunman shooters and all that stuff. Like they looked awesome, those guns. Sure.
Yeah.
Couldn't somebody just like put some orange tape over a real gun and then like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just a fake gun?
Ben, don't give people ideas.
The opposite.
Jeez.
Is it really?
Planned
Ben's
out.
like, hey, just lay a blanket down, spray paint the
We all
tip.
knew, Ben. We don't give a shit.
No, but to be fair, have you guys seen that? There's a dude that actually did that to his gun. He made it look like the Nintendo Zapper, but it's like a Glock. Looks
Oh, I've seen
sick.
that. I've seen
I
Oh.
was like, dude.
that. I've seen that.
I have
nice.
seen that. Yep.
No, I
Was it a
haven't seen
Glock
that
or
one.
Beretta? It might have been a
It might have
Beretta.
been a Beretta. You're probably right. I think it's a Beretta.